going to be doing a vacuum cleaner demonstration of something I purchased a while ago. This is a Black & Decker AC7000. And you're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film. Okay, so I brought this vacuum cleaner way back at the very beginning of October, so I've had it for a bit. When I was with Amy in Reading, I brought it from the British Heart Foundation over there. It's a Black & Decker model AC7000 PowerBrush Handheld mains vacuum cleaner. I picked it up because I've never had a Black & Decker and I do like handheld vacuums. I've got a few, so I thought we could add something to that collection. It looks quite vintage. Paid £15 for it, and that was that. I've brought it home, not tried it out yet, but I've been meaning to do so. Just been very busy with all kinds of other videos and work and whatnot, so now I've got a bit of time, thought I'd show this. So I'm going to do a little demonstration in my room, but I'm going to unbox it for you all so you can have a little look at it. It's not really a review video, it's just demonstrating a vacuum. So I'm glad it came with a box. And you do some fun little handhelds at British Heart Foundation. I've got a Dirt Devil from there that I need to sort out as well. Okay, so with that said, let's go unbox them. So, take a look, stand it up. Okay. There's the receipt. Because of course, if you buy anything from British Heart Foundation, you get a 6-month sort of guarantee on their products. So here's the vacuum, and this one especially goes out to Dorian Hooverlux Restorations. And funny enough, we're talking. The person who tested it, his name is Chris. Shout out to Chris Laundry Centre. Test on August 2022, so they've had that for a while in there. So this one's a shout out to Dorian because I told him about this, and of course I know he likes the vacuums. So in pretty good condition. We've got a nice blue Black & Decker logo, quite like that. Black & Decker there, and it's a corded one, so it is, while it is handheld, it's not exactly it's not wireless, but you do have a very long, and it's been pat tested and passed, very long cable here, so that's good. So that sort of that does compensate. Ooh, okay, could maybe use this on our stairs would be a good idea. And of course, instruction manual. We have some accessories. We have a spare belt, definitely going to keep that, and some little nozzles here. So what does that presumably connect into that or something like that? But the question is, where would that plug into? Oh, okay. I see. There's a little thing we put down here. What's that for then? So I pull that, help me empty it or something. Oh, okay. Oh, good job I decided to check this bag. We are pretty full. Look at that. I'm going to go empty that, and then I'll be back with you after. Giving it a clean, and I've established that these have nothing to do with the vacuum cleaner after reading the instruction manual. What I believe this is simply, in British Heart Foundation, it's probably come from another appliance, maybe like a Karcher steam cleaner or something. That's what it kind of reminds me of, the attachments for that. Because what British Heart Foundation basically do for anyone who's worked there, they just basically throw things on top of each other, like in cages or like when they're being stored. So most likely that was kept next to or above or underneath a Karcher pressure or steam cleaner or something, and it's probably just fallen into the box. Or someone just put it in there. Maybe the owners who donated it thinking it had something to do with the vacuum. I don't know. But anyway, that's cleaned out. This, however, is relevant because that is a replacement belt, and I do keep loads of spare belts, I do. Right, so I'm aware that the lighting in my room isn't exactly the best, so I'm going to try and set this up for a vacuum. Got a lamp here, we're plugged in and ready to go. So what I'm going to do, it's a simple on and off switch, there's no multiple speeds or anything. I don't know how loud it'll be, so let's see if it works. Oh, got some dust there. Quite good. You see here. Wow. Got a rotating roller brush. And I switched it on. That's just a dent in the floor from my sofa bed. Wow, quite good. It's an okay job. Did a fairly good job. I would say if you look into the carpet, there are still bits of dirt there. It's probably not the best for getting into the carpet deeply. I mean, this is quite a thick pile carpet, but then again, this vacuum is more for light vacuuming and upholstery, maybe doing your stairs as well, your car. It's not really meant for heavy duty vacuuming. For that I've got the Dyson and other upright vacuums and cylinder ones. The only thing I got to say about this is that you might have noticed when I first switched it on, after cleaning out the bag, and I can still see if you look at this light, I don't know if it's picking it up, you might see some floating specks of dust. It does give off dust. Excuse me. There you go. Not very good for someone with dust allergies. After refitting the bag, and it puffed out a lot of dust. So that's probably one thing I have to say that's kind of a disadvantage about it. But I suppose, you know, the dust bag has still got some dust in there. I'm going to show you how to empty it. I'll go downstairs, and then I'll just sort of So how to empty this in the bin. I am wearing a face mask, and I do advise anyone who's got dust allergies to do the same. There's a little latch on the bottom, you pull that down towards you, make sure the vacuum is off, and then this can then be removed as such, like that. It comes completely away from the vacuum, and then, but of course, you might be able to see you do get a bit of a dust cloud. Do not breathe any of that in. You can clean around the outside like I've done there. And to reattach, make sure this latch is at the bottom of the vacuum. Slide the hooks bit at the end so that latch meets in the middle. Put it back and then simply push and snap on. It's ready to go again. And that does inflate while it's on. So that little demonstration there was the addition to my new addition to my vacuum cleaner collection, and to the handheld specifically department in my collection. Black & Decker AC7000 corded handheld vacuum cleaner. It's a pretty good job for what it is. I mean, of course, you know, you got to be obviously careful. If you have dust allergies, you know, use it. You know, make sure maybe wear a mask, or as I said, there are vacuums you can invest in getting with microfilters on them. However, a little collection is quite good. It's not actually as loud as I expected it to be, because I've had experiences with some handheld vacuums being very loud. This isn't too bad. It's quite good to hold. It does have fairly good pickup and suction power to it. It did quite well. Nice little area. So it's nice to have it's nice if you maybe do want to vacuum just a little area of a room like me, you know, just around a little bit on the carpet, maybe a few crumbs are dropped on the floor. I mean, depends if you mind plugging it in or not, but no, actually really good. I'm going to be on the lookout for more handheld vacuums. I don't know if I've never demonstrated my Dirt Devil one. No, I haven't done that one yet, so I'll have a look into that one. But yeah, that's another one in my collection. Got something more exciting coming up as well for the washing machine enthusiasts for the next video, so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.